You're familiar with this picture?
Of course.
Of Trump shooting? Okay. Where you catch the bullet?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me show you another picture. Do you remember this picture from 2001 on 9/11?
Vividly. My dad met him 5 hours after that picture was taken.
George Bush?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's... So you're...
My dad had to supply a defibrillator to Air Force One. His claim to fame.
Who was having a
They
heart attack?
didn't know. There was like, I don't know the accuracy of this, so take it with a pinch of salt. They didn't know if they were going to have to pick up Cheney and go to a bunker. And they were afraid Cheney's heart was going to start acting up.
What did your dad do for a living? That he was
He
a doctor,
he was like the hospital runner of a military hospital.
Oh, that's cool. So he
were
had
at
some
the
hot action.
Yeah, we were at the military base that Bush landed on.
On 9/11.
So that picture's taken. He makes a second speech mid-air or something. They're giving him the intelligence briefing about what's going on. We were the place he landed in Louisiana after he had been like debriefed, or briefed, I should say.
So did you grow up on a military base or no? You just dad worked?
I grew up on military bases.
Really?
Which was very interesting in the post 9/11 world because it was like living in a security state.
That's a wild way to grow up.
Yeah, but anyway, go on with this picture.
Okay, so we have the Trump photo with the bullet, and we have this photo.
Mm-hmm.
They were both taken by the same photographer, 23 years apart. Do you think having
Is there a conspiracy theory?
I mean, I don't know. This is YouTube. I don't want to get too
Here's
weird here
why.
but I just think that's a little bit strange.
So here's why that is not ultimately that bizarre.
I think you're wrong.
The people that do like AP photography are like the same 5 people.
I know.
And they're part of
years apart?
That is true.
And it's this, they're like iconic photos.
Is it the same for... Well, but that... Okay, the first one you showed of Trump is not the most famous one.
No, but everybody talked about it because he's got that bullet. Everybody's like, oh, wow, he caught the bullet.
Yeah, but the one of Trump is when he does this, right? And then he does this?
He does the fight.
Right, yeah.
Well, that looked chunky. I'm sorry about
That's
that.
the more famous one.
True, but that's pretty... I don't know.
Yeah, that's a coincidence. I'm not disagreeing with you.
My spidey sense went up because, like, yeah, you're a photographer, you cover politics, it could happen, but that photo of Bush was so...
It also wouldn't surprise me if there is a guy that's entire job in the CIA is to...
photograph incidents.
Yeah, be a White House correspondent.
Because, like, why would they even... yeah.
In fact, I know the CIA and FBI, they both actually do recruit photographers. I don't know what they do.
Well, I think we just learned.
You're right, but it's not that outlandish to think that that's probably whoever that person, that is their job. And then they probably do something else on the side, but, like, that is their job.
Yeah, that was...
It's also not outlandish to me. Go ahead.
No, I didn't have anything.
It's also not outlandish to me to think that a lot of the people who are, like, higher up in the media are connected to intelligence.
Oh, Anderson Cooper used to work for the CIA.
Anderson Cooper.
Like, on record.
Yeah.
Tucker. You have to say Tucker?
Was almost in the CIA, wasn't he? I think he was. His dad ran the propaganda agency.
Broadcaster, wasn't he, or something?
Mm-hmm.
Was Tucker Carlson in the CIA?
No, he got rejected from the CIA.
Failed attempt to join the CIA.
Yeah.
Or is that just the cover story they tell us so we don't think he's...
I mean, that also, right.
That's
who knows?
Because he was a Nepo baby. Why wouldn't they want him? Nepo babies get everything.
Well, have you read the book? This is what will get us banned from YouTube. Have you read the book, not Family of Secrets, what is The Devil's Chessboard?
No.
Okay. So, the one conspiracy theory I go 100% in is who killed Kennedy. Mm-hmm. Kennedy and Eisenhower wanted the Defense Department, the military, and the State Department to be fighting and triangulating with each other so they get accurate information. By the CIA being created, it kind of defeats the purpose of that, because it's one agency and then they have a monopoly essentially over intelligence, and all the, like, I think there's 16, 17 intelligence agencies but at the end of the day, the CIA trumps all of them.
Yeah.
So we don't know if it's true. Obviously, did Kennedy want to do away with the CIA? People think that that's why he got killed. It would not surprise me because if you think about it, the skills to be a good journalist are not all that different than becoming not a spy, but the people who recruit spies and gets the information out of spies.
True.
You have
get
to
to the bottom of a story. Yeah.
Right. You have to, and then you also have to, like, be really, really good at reading people and kind of interrogating them. Right. It's not outlandish to me. Also, the CIA started as a information gathering part of the State Department. Their first recruiting class was a lot of journalists. So it's not outlandish to me that a lot of these people, probably higher up in the media. Now, why are they there? Are they there to promote propaganda? Blah, blah. I don't know. But it's not outlandish for me to think that they probably have two jobs. Because journalist is one of those jobs that you can kind of go into a war zone, and even the country you're fighting, they're not going to argue with you while you're there.
Yeah.
So, doesn't surprise me. Is Tucker Carlson connected to the Kremlin? Maybe. Double agent? Wouldn't surprise me.
I don't think Tucker
Although,
Carlson's smart enough.
Yeah, I was going to say,
agent.
although that interview, if he was a double agent, wasn't good at it.
No. Now that you know where we've been, find out where we're going. Tune in to Ladies Love Politics, where you can stay informed without going insane.